tape for this heavyweight fight is brought to you by UFC Undisputed 3 in stores February 14th. The American, 1 year, the elder of the Brazilian, who is 4 inches taller, has a 4-inch reach advantage, and there you see it, Joe. Look at this. Roy Nelson, 246. Fabricio Werdum, 246 pounds. With the official introductions of this heavyweight fight, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Brought to you by Harley-Davidson's Hometown Throwdown. Enter for your chance to win the UFC experience of a lifetime and a custom Harley motorcycle at UFC.com. UFC Undisputed 3. Pre-order today at GameStop and receive the Contenders Pack featuring Nick Diaz. In stores February 14th. Your Move. And Full Metal Jousting, premiering on History February 12th, 10/9 Central. No pain, no game. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record, 14 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 246 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Fabricio Werdum. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kung fu fighter, holding a professional record, 17 wins, 6 losses, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 246 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Ultimate Fighter Season 10 winner, Roy Big Country Nelson! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Josh Rosenthal.
Josh Rosenthal, our referee.
All right, gentlemen, give me your instructions. I expect a clean fight. Obey my commands all times. Defend yourselves all times. Touch gloves, go back. Let's do this.
Yeah. I mean, really, when it comes down to it, Roy Nelson is the people's champion, because most of the people can relate to him.
They love that dude.
They're all sitting having Bud Lights right now, eating potato chips going, that's my guy, Big Country.
You ready? Let's fight.
Fight Clock tonight, brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go. Fabricio Werdum in the green and white trunks. White trunks for Big Country.
And the chants of USA have begun.
Yes. Now living and training in Los Angeles is Werdum, of course, born in Porto Alegre, Brazil.
Roy has excellent timing with that right hand. He will be looking for it. Good kicks by Fabricio Werdum.
Werdum first won the World Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Championships at age 23, looking to take
look
it
at
back.
this.
This can't be good.
Werdum got his back immediately.
Not good when you've got Fabricio Werdum early in a fight, when you're not slippery yet, on your back.
And look at this. Roy gets back up to his feet. That is spectacular. That alone is an amazing accomplishment.
Watch for the knee. Oh, big one. Big Country's got a great chin, but he doesn't want to take a bunch of those knees.
Good defense here by Big Country.
Of course, both men Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts.
Good uppercut here.
Nelson earned his under Renzo Gracie.
Good plum clinch by Fabricio. Brilliant knee.
That looks like Rafael Cardero 101 right there. The use of the plum clinch and another knee.
Very nice knees by Werdum.
Big Country can't take many of these. As good as he is, if they connect, especially when your opponent's pulling down on the back of your head, Joe, watch out.
I gotta tell you, I'm so impressed that Roy got out of Fabricio's back control, especially early in the round when they're both fresh, no one's sweaty, plenty of traction for Fabricio. It just shows you how legit Roy Nelson's ground game is.
Well, Nelson wants to grind against the face.
Where's the blood coming from, Mike? It seems like it's coming from Roy Nelson's face.
Yeah, the bridge of the nose from one of those many knees, I would imagine. Ricky Lundell, one of the coaches to Roy Nelson said they want to get into a brawl against the fence.
Oh,
not
big
like
shot
this.
to the chin.
Yeah, not like this at all. This is as good a clinch as we saw in the early days from Anderson Silva on Rich Franklin.
These are amazing knees by Fabricio. Some of the best knees I've ever seen him throw.
I mean, the MMA world really learned how vicious a proper clinch with a well-timed knee can be when Anderson Silva first won the title against Rich Franklin.
And how about the knees that Alistair Overeem hit Brock Lesnar with?
Great point. But Big Country's a gamer. And he's going to try to wear down Fabricio Werdum.
But he's taken some tremendous punishment already so far in this first round. And he's bleeding like a stuck pig.
Anderson Silva, the middleweight champion, right behind our broadcast position, cheering on Fabricio Werdum. And wow, man, the damage done to Roy Nelson from the knees of Werdum.
Josh called for the doctor here to take a look at it. That might be a shattered nose. And the impact, we've got the replay. We could show you the impact of that knee because it is devastating.
Okay, good. All right.
Let's take a look at it here. This is what caused all that damage. Check out this knee by Fabricio Werdum. Ba-boom.
And all that damage was done by the knees, and there's another one of Werdum.
Rafael Cordero, the Muay Thai trainer of Fabricio Werdum, one of the most respected Muay Thai coaches in the world.
Yeah, and one of the nicest guys you'll ever.
Great guy, and a great fighter himself back in his career. Was really one of the lead trainers over at Shoot the Box, responsible for Vanderlei Silva, Shogun, Anderson Silva, Pele. So many great fights. Big Country.
Big Country, the big shot, and perhaps a big change of momentum. 1 minute.
Fabricio Werdum has a nasty guard. This is the mistake that Fedor Emelianenko made when they fought. Look at this.
Fedor went in first. He got his arm isolated, then he got choked out by the triangle. And the arm was in danger as Werdum finished that fight just 69 seconds into the battle when Fedor was 28-0. Under 30 on the clock here in the first of 3. No damage done, even though he was put on his back.
Good kick to the body and a nice knee behind it.
Final seconds of round 1.
Wheel kick.
A huge round 1 for Fabricio Werdum.
Here's that knee again. What a knee to the nose. And here's another one. Check this one out. This is nasty. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, that puts out 9 out of 10 human beings that walk the face of the earth. And there's a nice right-hand counter by Big Roy.
What are you doing?
Roy Nelson can take a shot. He might have the best chin in MMA, period.
Middleweight champion Anderson Silva just said the real key to the clinch was that he kept changing positions with it in the first round, Joe. And so he was able to, that's when they talk about pulling your opponent around and controlling him. That's what Anderson just said to me. He said that was what made that clinch and those knees so effective, is he was whipping Nelson around.
And if anybody would know,
yes,
Anderson Silva.
Absolutely. Our clock tonight brought to you by Bud Light. Round 2, here we go. Leg kick.
Oh, brilliant
that was
knee
a
by
big
Werdum.
knee. And that made Roy Nelson stumble. He may be the toughest out in MMA. That said, he's having a lot of fastballs being thrown right down the middle at him right now.
I'll tell you what, Fabricio's striking looks excellent. It really looks outstanding. The use of the knee, powerful leg kick by Roy.
And if you watched the countdown, in preview of this fight tonight, you saw the showcased improved striking of Fabricio Werdum, who back when we first saw him, Joe, was still primarily a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. Submitted both Emelianenkos.
Oh,
Alexander with an arm triangle, and of course Fedor, the famous submission with a triangle choke. Round 2.
Really, it was a triangle armbar combination.
Yeah,
probably tapped to the arm.
Yep.
Because it was going to break.
You almost have to ask the fighter who just got submitted, which one did you tap to? That's
Good uppercut there by Roy, and a nice knee to the body by Werdum.
Roy Nelson doesn't tap to many people, if any at all. Silva very animated right behind us, telling Werdum to keep that pace going and get back and get into that clinch and throw him around.
You know Portuguese?
I can hear him. I do a little bit. Obrigado. Obrigado. Been there twice.
Translator's right next to us. We're going to have to check up on that.
All right, I'm going to check with him. Was that good, Eduardo? He said it wasn't bad. Thank you. 3 minutes on the clock. Lots of kicks being thrown by Werdum. He has landed
Powerful leg kick right there by Werdum.
9 of them now.
Roy swinging with bombs. Fabricio keeps his hands out. Head kick by Werdum.
Over the top for country. Big Country's looking to get one big right hand off to change the momentum in this fight. He just ate another jab.
The heart and the determination of Roy Nelson is something you can never count out.
And we never have.
I mean, you're talking about a guy who just will not quit and is always trying to stop you.
One knockout of the night honors in his first 2 UFC fights, including the fight against Brendan Schaub that earned him the Season 10 Ultimate Fighter win championship trophy.
Fabricio's looking down, and when a guy looks down purposely, usually they kick high. When I see him look down, I feel like he's trying to set him up.
Pace is slowed here in the latter part of his second round. Body shot.
Fabricio looks like he's setting him up for something, because he even threw that left leg kick at a very slow pace, as if he's measuring his reactions. There's a nice right leg kick.
There's another one from Fabricio Werdum. Werdum has utilized kicks and knees throughout this fight and done so very well. And another one. Nearly 80% of the kicks and knees of Fabricio Werdum have landed. 37, now 38 total. Roy, though, on the other side. And Werdum uses his head movement to get out of trouble. Uh-oh. Our stats tonight brought to you by Dodge, the official automobile of the UFC. Ten seconds on the clock in the round.
Fabricio seems so much more comfortable on his feet than when we first remember him in the UFC, the early days. That was a good right hand over the top there at the end of the bell by Roy Nelson.
Our Corner Cam all night long has been brought to you by Corn Nuts, the official corn snack of the UFC. Corn Nuts. Corn to the core, Werdum's corner.
We won the first round. I think we won the second. Let's win the third round. Let's pound this. Jab him and throw that direct punch. You're going to win this round. He's serious, man.
Vamos dar mole agora, tá, Ney? Fica
Last
na
round.
postura, fica bem, usa a tua envergadura, o braço comprido, encurtou a distância.
And there's a nice combination by Fabricio. A 1-2 with a knee to the body, and then a left hand by Roy Nelson, a right hand over the top that put Fabricio on retreat. Most of those, though, did not land.
You gotta go to work. Let's go, let's go. Here we go, here we go.
5 minutes remain in this fight. Werdum, a very dominant round one. Round two was much closer.
Let's fight.
5 minutes on the clock. Country in the white. Werdum in the green.
Three.
Couple of times, the chin of Fabricio Werdum has been tested by the right hand of Nelson. Look for it again.
Standing guillotine attempt by Roy Nelson. Let's see if he actually goes for this. Wow, he is going for it.
He sure is. Can he get it against the taller Werdum, who is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt as well?
Well, one thing I don't think we're going to see is Roy dropping down and pulling guard when he catches this.
Nice knee behind it. The last MMA sub that Roy Nelson has turned in, that would be a mixed martial arts submission finish, was in 2006. Now again he looks to clinch, hold on, and maybe utilize some Randy Couture dirty boxing. Both men weighing 246 pounds yesterday at the official weigh-ins. 8th year as a pro for Roy Nelson.
Plum clinch again by Werdum. Nice left hand by Werdum as well. Nice right hand, another nice knee.
Werdum has been landing his strikes at an extremely high percentage, Joe. 77 of 106 significant strikes.
Well, I don't know what he was doing. You see what he's doing there? He's pointing down at the ground.
Oh, big jab. That jab caught Roy. There's a cut over the right eye of Nelson as well. Country just keeps coming.
He's a tank.
Yeah.
There's no one like this guy. You know, I mean, if you had a guy like Big Country in a movie, you would say it's too over the top.
Yeah.
Front kick to the face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A guy who looks like him, who's built like him, who can fight that good, who's that tough. You go, come on. There's no one like Roy.
And his personality is unique, has the features you just described.
Great guy.
Yeah.
There's a great personality.
Fun-loving, loves the fight game. And when Dana White gave him the challenge to get in shape, really, Joe, you did as well. I mean, he heeded the advice, and he has done a great job over the last 2 fights, but will it be enough tonight against Fabricio Werdum to pull out a victory?
He's slowly transforming his body, no doubt about that, and he's having more and more success because of that. The more muscle he puts on, the more fat he loses, the more he puts himself in a position to compete with these much larger men, much larger naturally.
Werdum has landed nearly 60 more significant strikes than Roy Nelson.
Because I tell you what, if Roy Nelson slimmed down, he could probably compete at middleweight, and that's not a joke. You know, I mean, if you look at how big he is in comparison to guys like Rich Franklin, big middleweights.
Just blew him right through to a 5, didn't you?
It's crazy, but it's true. But that's how tough this guy is, man. You look at the guys who cut weight, you know, in their frames, and then you look at his frame.
Get him with Mike Dolce.
I think he likes some cheeseburgers, bro.
Yeah, good point. That's not on the Dolce diet, by the way.
Too bad.
1 minute remains in this fight.
Well, you got to think, with all the strikes that Fabricio has landed,
For sure.
that Roy's got to do something dramatic. Nice switch kick. Very nice combination by Fabricio.
Fabricio would be very wise to not stand and trade.
Yeah,
with Roy in this situation. Don't stop striking, but keep utilizing your footwork.
Yes, very good point. Because you stand in the pocket with Roy, you wake up with a flashlight in your face.
And he just did, and he almost got nailed by that right hand.
Nice changing of levels there in the right hand of the body by Fabricio.
If you're going to be a target, at least be a moving target.
You got to say right now, though, that Fabricio Werdum, the jiu-jitsu black belt, has really done more damage to Roy Nelson than the heavyweight champion Junior Dos Santos did in their 3-round affair.
That's a great point, Joe.
Really a great job by Fabricio.
Watch the open hand.
Of staying out of harm's way. And in utilizing his height, his Muay Thai, the beautiful knees, and his excellent punches as well. And Roy Nelson remains one of the toughest guys to ever lace up the gloves.
Truly one of the people's true champions. 102 significant strikes landed by Fabricio Werdum in this 3-round fight, his first fight in the UFC since 2008. Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
And here we see the nasty knees of Fabricio Werdum. And I'm telling you, there are not that many humans that live on this earth that could take that knee to the face and not go unconscious. Roy Nelson is a very special human being. But Fabricio Werdum really showed some outstanding striking there. And there's Roy coming at him with a couple good shots of his own. And there's a nice combination by Fabricio. That's Rafael Cordeiro 101 right there. Really a great job by Fabricio Werdum.
Werdum shattered the myth, which was Fedor. Now the question is, has he earned the victory in his return to the octagon? Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Fabricio